Ah, I have returned with a huge cup of tea. Right. Dab a drink. Complete. There we go. The scores have been reset. Okay. So what's going down in chat at the moment? Was the sunrise, or rather the sunset? Well, actually, no, the sunrise, I guess. It's a very, very pretty view out there, isn't it? But if you move too far away, then it does a good job of simulating the way that the light would play in here. Welcome back, T-Dragon. Thank you. You were talking about being space pirates. Fair enough. 3 a.m. critter. I've been watching for more than 3 hours. What? Actually, yeah, you were here right at the beginning, my lord. I'm liking this eco. Only downside, I think, is the tutorial doesn't really give you leeway to account for clearing land first. Yeah, the tutorial can be a little bit heavy-handed, really, with getting you to do this and that just so. Right, we need 2 more mortared stone to finish that wall. Have we got it? We do not. We do not have it now. We have got the mortar, though, so we should be able to get something on the go relatively quickly. We have got a store as well. Okay, this can move down into one of the storage chests. There we are. We also need some more fuel for the fires. Feels bad using this for a campfire fuel supply, but it's the way it is, really. Now, there's 2 things ultimately that I want. I would like... Do we have the means to make a job board? We don't. That's a shame. That is a shame. I would very much like that. But okay, we don't have it. Now, how big is this? That's all right. Not particularly large. Marvellous. Marvellous, I say. Very well. Wonder what I can do with this. You know what I'm thinking? We could have a little area off to the side where people would be able to come and yeah, I think I could have a little storefront just built off to the side here. Nothing too fancy, just enough. I think that would be quite lovely. I'll need to place that down again in a little bit, but for now, let's just mine out this area. Making good progress on the masonry skill as well, which I'm happy with. How long will the stream be? Oh, no, it absolutely won't be 24 hours. I would have to be in a very, very peculiar place to be, you know, just like, I've got nothing else to do that I want to do, so I'm just going to stream for 24 hours. But, yeah, no. But it might go for another hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. But absolutely not 24. No way, no how. I thought watching 4 hours of nerdy-ass voice actors play D&D was a bad sign, but 8 hours of the Tea Dragon and I didn't even notice how long it had been. Wow. Just, wow. Oh. Aavak, can I make nice flooring? I can almost certainly. Well, I mean, I can make wooden flooring, which will look nice, I suspect. As far as everything else goes, I need to get a lot more mortared stones. So let's go for 40 and begin. Pop in all of the work. Now, initially, I would like to get the shop area just kind of tucked back here, out of the way. I'm thinking that I will purchase both pulp and plant fiber, and I will sell mortared stone. I might even purchase the stone itself. I need to balance the cost and price such that well, until we get the workboard, I can't really hire people to do the labor as well, which is kind of what you require in order to completely make it possible for someone to bring the raw materials and do the work. Because not everyone will be able to do like masonry stuff, but most people will be able to do the basic mortar. It's not a very efficient recipe, but it can certainly be done. I'm afraid you're going to have to go. There we go. Mostly the pulp that I would need at the moment, but yeah, I can definitely take ridiculous amounts of pulp and then make that into mortared stone and then just have a large stockpile of mortared stone available for sale. I think that might actually be a good way of doing it. Oops. Tonk. Too hungry. Nom nom. Awesome Blood, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. You only have one of those to use and you decided to use it here. Thank you very much indeed. I'm hopeful that that means that you're enjoying the show so far. And if that is the case, long may your enjoyment continue. If it isn't, I honestly don't know why you used the Prime sub. But I'm still thankful for it. Either way. There we go. I probably lost a couple of rocks down here somewhere. Is that one of them? Yes. Let's not litter. There we go. Any more? No, I think we're good. There's the toilet window. Tonk. Now, I'm trying to work out what the best way of setting this up would be. Yeah, no worries. I can set that up. Move this across. Time being, that should be okay. Oh, it's got to be contained within a room. Well, that's vexing. And it's used 23 meters cubed. Ooh, that's double vexing. Okay. Well, all right then. We need to spend a little bit of time setting this up, but it can still be done, I'm fairly certain, with minimum amount of issues. I may need to move more than I was expecting, though, in order to accommodate it. Yeah, I fear I may be moving a lot more in order to accommodate that. Right, how far back does this go? All there. Yeah, so we're right up against the wall. All right. Well, first and foremost then, let me grab... Well, actually, first, I guess I need to move this wall. Then I grab the mortared stone and start replacing this. Kind of surprised that this is still counted as a room, considering. Still counted as a room. I was fairly certain that this would break the room because it's no longer contained, but I guess this counts. The shop itself counts as a wall. I think I can imagine. Weird. Right, let's grab these and build out this wall. Okay. Now we are going to want... yeah, I guess as long as we can build into this in the way that I was initially expecting to, then it should still look fairly good. And yes, the corners also count to the room's rating. You can very easily get caught out by that one. So I'm briefly going to lose any kind of semblance of a house right now, but we should be able to get all of this squared away fairly quickly and return this to the state of being a room. I think I like the idea of having the shop on the outside rather than having the whole thing of the shop just having a window to the outside. I like the idea that someone could get in and just actually visit the whole shop. I think that looks a bit nicer. Tunk. There we are. And then we want a window here. There we are. And then floors. Finally, a column. Oh no, we ended up going with a full wall across, didn't we? The only thing with this one is this. This is the bathroom. So I'm not really super liking the idea of there being a massive gap in the wall. Maybe instead we'll have something along those lines. Then it kind of stands out, really, doesn't it? Well, I guess if as long as we use full floors, it does still work. No, it doesn't. That's a lie. Oh, drop down blast, eh? I can't afford to have that shape there. So what I could do here then is, in this particular instance, we will go with just a straight up cube. Still creates it. Vexing. Right, vexing. Well, I could move where the door is, I suppose. It's another option. Because that's such a plain wall otherwise. The only other thing I could do is I could have this as a... No, that wouldn't work either. I was going to say I could have that as a cube, but I don't think that would look quite right. Let's give that a try, though. Because there's no reason for me to just sign off on it before I've even seen. Doesn't look awful, I suppose. But it looks a lot less fancy than the rest of the house. But there's a certain something about it being different to the rest of the house, to the rest of the walls. I think it could work. Oh my lord, this is so full. Every time I want to move this, I have to do quite a lot of things. Tunk. On the plus side, all of this excavation is actually training up my masonry quite quickly. Actually, why did I come out here for that? There we go. And there we are. The bathroom, which was one of the nicer rooms in the place, is starting to look like a real hovel now compared to everywhere else, as I'm replacing the walls properly. Hey, Grady, how you doing, mate? Now, issue here. Oh, I suppose. Oh, no. I suppose as long as the walls will set correctly, then I don't mind this. No, that isn't so bad, actually, thinking about it. That isn't so bad. It's got a certain feel to it that it's got a very different design that I like. I think I do like that. I'm going to probably have to move that table, though. And by probably, I mean I am going to have to move that table, though. Chunk through here. Okay. Right, so with this, we're going to need 25 meters squared if it's 3 tall and 2 wide, so that's 6. 12, it needs 25 though. So I need 5 deep if I only make it 3 tall. Which is a bit of a pain. Now, with that, I could have a small stockpile in here. I like that idea, actually. Huh. Yeah, no, I think that will work. It might even be good. Fancy that. For now, I'm just going to place soil on the floor. I'm not going to worry too much about putting other things there, but I think this will work. Let's try and get all of this built down. We're going to have to move the tent, though, as well. Oh, no, the desert plants are dying really fast. That's a shame. That was happening in the last one as well. One, two, three, four, five. Then we're going to want a cube over on this side. One is probably... It's going to end up being taller than a cube. It'll have to be. As much as I don't like using cubes over much, they certainly fix a certain type of problem fairly easily. Oh, no, I can't reach for those blocks now. It's going to be a bit annoying. So, whoop. Damn it, Rock. Get out of my toilet. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and get a lot more pulp to be able to finish this off. Still, it should offer me a fairly nice little area. That being said, if I put the stockpile in here, that might actually cause me some issues. That's a little bit more complicated. Still, I think we're doing a fairly good job right now getting this all set up. Right, I need more pulp of this, and there can be no denying. Go for one of the big redwoods, but I'd prefer not to go for old growth trees if I can avoid it. Those are old growth trees as well. Are there any not old growth trees? There are a couple. Right, I'm going to place down a stockpile right here. We're going to try out what Halcyon... What? Just... Oh, thank goodness. What Halcyon was suggesting earlier. You're a small one. Yeah, just a redwood. Should be good enough. Can you play the single player? Yep, you can. In single player, you would set it so that there was no cooperation expected amongst the players, and as such, the skill gain would be massively increased. Consequently, you would be able to get enough skills to be to deal with the meteor by yourself. Oh, wait. Why was I running with it? Tunk. Let's try and gather up some of this pulp. Oh, I'm sure Leafin is only joking about making pollution the goal. Oh, well done on collecting the desert plants so they couldn't go extinct. Very well done, actually. Now we can grab these ones and we should be good. Now, can I reach the other stockpiles from here? Yes, I can. Oh, fantastic. Not all the way, though. That's fine. We can store a bunch in here without too much issue. There we go. Perfect. Now, I need a lot more, though. Really? There's the disc of redwood that we got from one of the old growth ones. Glorious. Oh, I haven't repaired this yet. Okay, I need to go and repair my sickle so I can start harvesting more pulp. What is the X over the up arrow? Well, normally I would have gained skill for doing a job. But because I am not specialized in that job, I don't get any skill for it. So that's just letting me know that I could have been earning skill points for something, but unfortunately I didn't in this instance. Have I got enough of anything to get more of these done? I probably have. Well, actually, we're going to be a little bit longer for that. Oh, really? Right, let's go for that. This will give me enough resources to make 15 more mortared stone, which isn't quite going to be enough to finish this, but it'll start getting closer to it. And while that's happening, I shall go and harvest some more items if I can. There we go. Not getting an awful lot of materials back on this though, unfortunately. Both the bathroom and the general room right now are no longer valid rooms, so I'm losing a bit of skill points until I get that wall fixed.